Welcome to Tower 40 Season 3 guide. So further ado, let's begin. This entire tower can be completed with a breeze in most of the floors, but the last 2 or 3 floors are literally so much triggering for me, but won't for you, of course, because you're gonna be playing a lot more better than I did in the here. So at the first floor, there are a lot of creepers spawning, so just take them out with a bow. Do not rush, play passive. Then once you complete the first floor, take the harvester, as it's gonna help you out a ton. Get yourself the exploding or the critical hit. Critical hit is better on your sword, so do that. Get rid of the wards as soon as possible. On the above of the stairs, there will be mobs waiting for you, so take care of that too. Once you manage to complete that, at floor 2 you're gonna take the mercenary armor, as it has better enchantments than the before one, as you're gonna go for the snowball and the bag of souls enchantment, which is gonna be a lot more better than usual. Over here, creepers, those are the first threat, and the second threat I would say will be, of course, the shulker boxes. So just get rid of them in a smart way, I guess. When they're not attacking, just take them out. Anything you could do, it depends on the situation. So once you can do that, you're gonna take the claymore at the next floor, this floor. Once you clear that, you're gonna get this weapon with the sharpness and committed enchantment. Over here, play a little bit more aggressive than usual. Get rid of the wards as soon as possible before they start annoying you, and you can be alright. Over here, taking the scatter crossbow is not a great option. Take the enchantment point instead. It's a lot more better thing, because we have to change the weapon in just this floor after this floor's completion. So once you can do that, you're gonna be alright. Over here, the creepers do spawn. Play passive, not aggressive at all. So, and you're gonna be alright over here. Once you clear that, you're gonna take the one and only, the cog crossbow, as it's a lot more better crossbow to take on, as it has better enchantments, So ricochet and few shot are gonna be the few of the enchantments you're gonna go for. Over here, creepers do spawn. Make sure you take care of that. Take on the creepers first of all, then go slow and steady inside the map and just get rid of the other mobs. Once you can clear that, take the power shaker, as it's always an S tier artifact to take in the entire tower. Once you have done that, over this floor is very simple and easy to complete, so I'm not gonna say anything much about it. Just play as you play and you're gonna be alright, okay? Then take the soul robe, as it's gonna help us out till the final floor. Yes, you heard me right, Mr. Final floor. So potion berry and swift rooted are the enchantments you're gonna go for. At floor 8, take on the geomancer and creepers, as they spawn with your cargo crossbow as much as possible. Till you ask me, creepers are more threat than the geomancer, so focus on creeper, then geomancer, and you can be alright. At the merchant floor, the power smithing is, of course, has to go for the soul robe, as you're just gonna power smith your soul robe and making it a lot more powerful than before. Once you're managing to clear this floor, you're gonna make your way to the boss fight, where we are gonna fight on with the one and only Cauldron. As for the Cauldron defeating, basically move your body as much as possible. Deal the damage when mobs are not spawning. Use harvester when near, and the small cauldron slimes should be taken out if they're annoying you too much. Use your power shaker on it as much as possible. Get rid of the mobs which are literally annoying you. Activate potion berry and go for the last attack or the ambush of your attack, and it's gonna be alright. After that floor, take the enchantment point, as it's gonna be a lot more better. As you can do that, you can just manage to take on all of these mobs. Use them in the right manner. Use power shaker mostly in the best way possible, as power shaker can be a lot more better in the situations where a lot of mobs are just focusing on you. So once you manage to clear that, take the spin blade, as it's gonna help you out a ton, to ask me. So just go on for the spin blade and you're gonna be alright. Over here, take on the tower votes as they spawn, as they can just be so much annoying. So use a power shaker and get rid of them as soon as possible. Then at the next floor, you're gonna take the one and only mace, as it's gonna be such a great weapon to use on in the further floors, and a better weapon than the claymore. So critical hit, tier 2, weakening and echo enchantment are gonna be the one you're gonna rely on. Then over here, you're just gonna take on the wind villagers first of all, and the tower roof as they spawn. As once you're managing to do that, you're all fine. Once this floor is cleared, you're gonna take the low medallion in the replacement of the power shaker. I know it sounds a bit like too much, but trust me, it's gonna help you out a ton. Over here, if you friend a creeper, their explosion is still gonna damage you, so make sure you remember that. And just play passive, you're alright, okay? Then take the enchantment point, make it with the next floor. Over here, it's kind of the same thing over and over again. Use your spin blade in the direction of slime to take them on, because spin blade deals a ton of damage against the one and only slime. Then take the cog crossbow, as it's a lot more better weapon to use, and we need a better ranged weapon, so just because of that reason, this cog crossbow is better. Over here, so here's the first arrow I made in this entire run. Do not unique smith the mace, because we have to change it. So take off the mace and go for the soul robe unique smithing, as it's gonna help you out a ton in the final few floors where I literally got triggered off. You will see in the further video, whatever. So yes, once you're managing to do that, over here at the boss floor, you're just gonna fight 2 evokers, which is so much simple. Just focus on 1 evoker at a time, get rid of him, then spam everything you have, and same thing, you're just alright. Once you manage to do that, you're gonna take the Gong of Weakening in the replacement of 1 and only the Harvester, which we used in almost half of the game. Not even in 70 or 80% of the game, but it's fine. So take on the slimes with the help of the spin blade, and friend some of the slimes which cannot be taken out by you instantly. The leaf lore, get rid of it. Gong of Weakening and cog crossbow exist, and you're gonna be alright, So once you manage to do that, you're gonna make it to the next floor, where you're gonna take the bone club, as it has so much good enchantments and it deals enough damage. Trust me, like it's best weapon to use. So just because of that reason, Void Strike tier 3 in the further floors, but for now, Void Strike tier 2, Committed tier 1, and Exploding tier 1 are the enchantments you're gonna go for. Once you have these enchantments, you're right, I guess. Activate the potion bear and get rid of the witches as soon as possible. Use your spin blade to take on the slimes, and you have long medallions, so you're right. Over here, just get those 2 first guards on your side by using the low medallion. Then slow and steady, activate your potion barrier and just get rid of every single mob possible. Then over here, take the enchantment point back again. Keep upgrading your melee weapon. Over here, creepers do spawn. Make sure to take care of that. And the potion throwing piglins are really annoying too. One eye soldier, which can be even more annoying. So get rid of these mobs as just they get in your sight. So over here, it's easy. There is only 1 threat in the entire floor, which is the Necromancer, which you can literally get rid of by few steps. Levitation enchantment on your cog crossbow, and you're alright. So just use that and you're gonna be all fine, to ask me. So once you're managing to do that, you're gonna make it to the next floor. I won't even tell you that you should not take the updraft tomb over here, because it's on you. I won't recommend you, but you can, okay? Over here, just don't get hit off by a creeper, or you're gonna get 1 shot, because creepers deal enough damage to kill us at this point, which is kind of a... If you have unique smith your armor, you're gonna survive their hit, I'm pretty sure. Don't just move around. What basically happened with me, I killed every single mob, but still the door didn't open. Like, what is going on? I felt I was like, is there a mob which actually gone through? Like, I have no idea. So this is where everything gone against me. error 2, and which is basically unfair advantage, and it felt triggered. I felt so much triggered, like I had no other option but to completely start the recording back again or lose one attempt and continue. I mean, I'm lazy enough to not record once more, so I was like, I'm just gonna survive the boss fight really easily because I'm really good at the game. So I decided to just see which mob was alive. There was no mob alive. In case if you want to research it, I'm gonna post the full gameplay after a few hours of this video's upload on YouTube. So if you're watching it right now, after a few hours of it, you're just gonna find full gameplay of it, and you can just see if I missed any mob. I'm sure I didn't. So yes, I had to lose one attempt, get in over here, so one dumb death and one unfair lost life, I guess. So yes, then basically I still managed to just die somehow. I don't know. That was intentional, okay? So then I over here just stay in the downwards part of it and use your car crossbow as much as possible. Everything which comes in your way, just kill it. Not with melee, but take it on. Then take over here. I'm gonna actually tell you to replace the spin blade with the low medallion. Don't go for harpoon quivers. Okay, so you will have the two spin blades, and over here guildsmith your armor, of course. So then you're gonna make your way to the boss fight, which is completely easy. It's just 2 illusion. Okay, only 2. Just as they spawn, you're gonna spam every single one of the spin blades you have. Activate your potion barrier and everything you can. Get rid of any one of the illusioners possible, and then just dodge their attacks. I know it's hard, but dodge their attacks. Yes, you're gonna able to do that, and once you're able to do that, you're gonna be alright and clearing this tower. And just like that, you just cleared the entire tower.